Well, I think there's two definitions of the powers that be. There's the powers that be and the powers that are coming. And what's happened in the global space is that it used to be you could divide the world into the rich and the poor, and the powers that were the rich countries, and they defined a development agenda, and the powers that weren't, the countries that weren't powerful, the poor countries basically had to accept a global agenda that was framed entirely by the rich countries. Mm-hmm. What's happened in the world in the last 20 or 30 years is with the rise in India, China, Indonesia, Brazil into more solid middle income status. These are the emergent powers that will be. So the powers that will be are much more interested in Millennium Development Ideals, in the sense that they're no longer interested in merely escaping from the worst forms of dire poverty. They're actually interested in prosperity. They're interested in issues that affect their middle classes. They're essentially interested in becoming fully developed economies. And these are no longer issues that can be reduced to a few low bar, sector-specific goals. So I think the contest between the current formulation of the Millennium Development Goals, which were essentially a rich country donor agency framing of the development problem, and Millennium Development Ideals, is going to be a contest between the powers that were and the powers that will be. And I think the question is whether the middle income countries are going to step up and sort of take their rightful place on the global scheme, in the global sphere, in this contest about the post-2015 environment for development.